Jasper since I was like 5 or 6, so it's been a while. So, and then Malachi, obviously in high school and stuff, he was able to play up and he's such a great player. And so I've been able to grow a really good bond with him over the last couple of years. And so it was very interesting, when I told Malachi at first I might come here, and he was like, "You got to come here, you got to come join me." And then just seeing them grow, it's been wild. They were always great players, but just seeing how much they've developed, and they keep on getting better every day and every day. So even in practice, they're freshmen, they're young, so the stuff they do, it's wild for how young they are.
We've got we've got a good core of Kentucky guys on this roster. How much pride do you guys take in putting that jersey on?
Yes, man. I feel like we take a huge pride, but I feel like we've been able to implement that into everybody, kind of tell them how much it means to how much it means to the state, and we've been able to do different things, go to North Laurel and some other areas that everybody else has kind of been able to realize how much it meant. So I feel like all of us know how much it means now for everybody. Wildcats, go Kentucky, so it's been surreal to be able to put this jersey on.
How much has rebounding been a point of emphasis for you guys?
Yeah, it's been a huge emphasis. That's what's going to win games. We always talk about some of the three things we focus on, which is one of them is toughness, and so that goes in rebounding. I feel like that's what the SEC is. It's physical play down there, so we have to be able to rebound this year. So we want a chance to win the national championship.
What are your strengths, and how do you expect to be a difference maker for the team this year?
I want to bring in a lot of I'm a little older. I played a couple years in basketball, so I want to be able to a couple of people like Malachi and Jasper who haven't played, being able to keep them even keeled through the highs and the lows this year. And something I bring on the court though is shooting. That's not what both of them are shooters. So being able to get my shot off to open up stuff for guys like Jalen Lowe and some of those guys that get downhill is definitely something I'm looking forward to.
How would you assess maybe the Big's play? I know Jaden's still injured, but Brandon and Malachi and yourself's play so far?
It's been very good so far. It's a battle every single day. So every day in practice it's been like a game almost. How good some of those people are. I feel like every big here could start anywhere in the country. So it's been a battle for sure. I've really enjoyed it, and we got a coach in Coach Michael, and he is able to teach us, and we grow every single day between him and Pope. So it's been awesome so far.
Biggest surprise so far?
The biggest surprise so far probably is how much. I don't honestly know if I have one, but it's kind of how hyped the fans still are. We're in football season right now, and then as soon as I committed all the way to now, the fans have been the same, just how much they love us and how much they support us. So it's gonna be wild, and I can't wait to be on the court and rub.
Madness is the unofficial tip-off to the season, so how excited are you for that, kind of your debut for the BBN?
I'm super excited. It's gonna be like a homecoming type thing, and it's definitely something cross off the bucket list here. Many other things I'm going to be able to cross off the bucket list, and it's going to be awesome to go out there and finally be on Rupp Arena for the first time and play in front of all the great fans we have.
Did you go as a kid ever?
I never went as a kid, but I was able to watch on TV a couple of times, and it's awesome. It's an awesome event. It's the number one event every year. The teams try to host, but it's not the same as this year.
Thank you.
No problem.
It's National Coaches Day.
National Coaches Day.
Yeah. So it's a nice. It's one of them. We're all.
So just thank you to all our coaches. Happy National Coaches Day.
Yeah.
Happy National Coaches Day to all of our coaches. How much y'all do for us is we'll never be able to repay y'all, but we appreciate y'all much always, and much love to all of y'all.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Awesome.
What's up, man?
What up? How are you?
Doing good. So whenever you're in the transfer portal, you're trying to figure out, okay, where do I want to go? You knew Kentucky was the place, and I remember there was a quote saying, why aren't these guys giving me a tour? I could give them the tour.
Yeah.
Just talk about, growing up liking UK, and then now you're here. How awesome is it?
It's been awesome. So I've grown up either you're a Louisville fan or a Kentucky fan, and my parents chose right. Raised as a Kentucky fan. So when they kind of started recruiting me, they asked me if I wanted to take an official visit, and I was like, I don't know what y'all would show me that I haven't really seen. So that was kind of funny, but it's been awesome so far. I've really enjoyed it.
Of course, you're familiar with the history, and you're familiar with Big Blue Madness. How excited are you for that?
I'm so excited. It'll be the first time I'll be able to play at Rupp. Never got to in high school, so it's gonna be awesome to play for all those amazing fans we have.
What's it been like? You go from Miami, Ohio to where we are here now. Malachi, Brendan Garrison, all these really talented bigs you're competing against in practice. What is that like?
It's been awesome so far. I feel like every game, every practice is like a game right now. So how hard everybody's going. Everybody's competing for spots and just getting better. So I feel like, iron sharpens iron. Every day we're able to get better and just keep competing against each other. So it's been really fun so far.
I think it's pretty fair to say Coach Pope is very intentional with how he runs his system, right? What is kind of how he's talked to you in your player meetings, when you're in the portal, whenever, when he's talking to you, how does he describe this is how Reece Potter fits in our business?
He's kind of left it open for me. It's kind of like, you get what you deserve, honestly. So, how much hard work you put in on and off the court, and then, just how great our bigs are this year. I mean, it's gonna be, we're gonna be able to run out anybody out there, and then they're gonna be able to compete against anybody. So it's gonna be awesome. How many different people are gonna be out there for our bigs?
Appreciate it.